Hello and welcome, I'm Q, and this is Follow 3 No Guns, where last time we did Blood Ties, and now we're continuing on, I think, with the Wasteland Survival Guide and going to Minefield, things like that. Okay, got a few things, definitely a sell anyway.
How may I serve you, master?
Make sure my dog's okay. But yeah, I can heal myself, fill or restore limbs, and also remove rats. Last time I bought the laboratory, so I could detoxify myself, so if I'm addicted to anything, and get rid of all that. And I can also create a new thing, so come back tomorrow, it'll have made something for me. Yeah, so about a day, and you can't use it until it's finished, so, you know, not too bad. Free drugs and that, I think you can get stim packs from it, like any meds or drugs, so you could get something quite nice for it. And it doesn't really have anything I'm needing, sadly. Yeah, just gotta get rid of all my ammo on that as well. Yeah, clear out some inventory quickly anyway, it'll be better. But yeah, quickly actually lit up the building at the scrapyard and that. I mean, can't get into it yet, but lit up around here because I actually checked around last time, so it could be boots, things like that. Random scavenger here. Got anything interesting, sir?
What do you need? Take a look. Welcome to godforsaken hellhole. Not much to look at, but it's all mine.
You really weren't kidding about you ain't got much, man. Jeez. Guess just a random encounter or a random scavenger. I saw a tricycle and thought it was a bloody lawnmower, I will not lie. Well, not quite sure where the key is for that door, but maybe find it later on or something, not quite sure. The minefield is definitely going to be an interesting one, because I'm going to deliberately try and avoid the sniper and just live and let live with him. But my sneak skill's atrocious. It's also, you know, a bright day, so like this is definitely the worst time to approach. But yeah, there's definitely a few houses I want to lit up around here. The sniper will be somewhere in there, and if he sees me he might shoot mines or cars to blow them up. There's also, I think, a lot of other traps in some of the houses. I think all the houses are trapped. A few little mean weird things are just there for confusion. You did not see that building phase in. But yes. I'm gonna be smart before I even step foot in here. I'm just dropping a save so I'm safe. Because I could die very quickly to mines, sniper, car explosion. Definitely a few items that could cause issues. Pre-war book. Ah, this is one of the ones. Just an interesting little model home. Don't ask why, I think there's just random food in there. But it's there. Would advise keep an eye out for, you know, keep an eye out for traps though. 3 tumblers today in this first house, which is nice start. Some houses also have safes hidden away, so you know, check corners, think up home or like hidden behind desks, things like that. Another pre-war book. I mean, the safe wasn't the most hidden, but there was a safe hidden away. Oh, it's group R4, nice. But yeah, pre-war books, I've not been to the library yet, it'll be a little bit on, we'll get to there, but each pre-war book is just flat 100 caps I believe, so definitely want to be grabbing every single one of them you ever see, because that's just a lot of free money. I don't believe you can give store-bought ones, only ones you find around in the world, but you know, it's still a nice thing. And yes, keep an eye out for traps everywhere, because there are mines literally everywhere. And if one goes, it is very likely a chain reaction. Things like that can happen. I think the sniper saw me there. Even though I'm not detected, you can kind of hear sniper shots. So he's just shooting at mines, things like that now. And yes, it would be a lot easier to just kill the sniper, but he's an escaped slave killing slaves, so I feel a bit wrong killing him. So I'm going to deliberately try and live and let live. I mean, I'm disabling every single one of his traps, which is not a helpful start for him, but... But at this point I'm starting to think that might be a mistake and I should just kill him because Jesus, there's a lot of explosions in cars and mines. All around with lots of traps. And yes, he will keep shooting cars that are nearby you, blowing them up. And I think he has unlimited ammo, so don't expect him to stop anytime soon. Yeah, that leaf blower terrifying. Ow. I don't know if that was gravity or bloodity. Right. Definitely a few issues here. But the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm thinking, yeah, I might actually just want to kill him and feel bad for him, because Jesus, ain't gotta be a fun spot with him shooting me all the time. My sneak skill is atrocious. Ooh, sugar bombs in there, nice. But yeah, quite a few pre-war books at least, which is always nice. Definitely a few bugs in this house anyway. Oh, Grog Knife Barbarian, sweet. That is actually a very useful skill book, because that's melee weapons, so I do actually really want the ones. Do the leg dance! Yeah, you shake those legs, god damn! Look, it's not my fault Bethesda Physics will Bethesda Physics, okay? I cannot help that. Well, ready to be shot by a sniper again. Keep panic running, it won't kill me, right? Ow. Ow. Yeah, the more I'm doing this, the more I'm thinking I should just kill him and feel bad for him. Hide in the house, I'll be fine. Okay. Leveled up at least. Ta! Does he just follow me in here? Ta! Okay, fair. Trick shot award goes to that guy. Okay, I did not want to kill him, but I've never once seen him come into buildings before, so this was not what I anticipated, okay? Let's just say that. You brought this on yourself! I don't know why he was doing it. Like, I've never seen him get that aggressive before on it, but I mean, fair, he did. And yes, as I said before, we'll actually get Iron Fist this time, at least the first rank of it. No! I'm sorry, but you really brought this on yourself, sir. I didn't want to kill him, but like... I literally wanted to keep him alive. I've never seen him come into the house after you before, literally. Still a little baffled. I genuinely wanted to keep him alive, but, you know, change of plans, I guess. The game decided something else. Still just taking a moment, god damn. I think that's this house explored now at least. Still madness, I've never once seen Arkansas actually come down here after you. As I said, I did really want to try keep him alive, but apparently not. More mines. Okay, this might seem bad, but this is actually kind of perfect. Mistakes were made. But yeah, I was a little bit to try to keep the crippled limb, sorry, for next part. The Wasteland Survival Guide. One part is you just need to hurt yourself, and the bonus criteria is to be crippled as well. So since I had my arm crippled, I was a little bit trying to not heal. I should have just used something other than a stim pack to heal though. Would have been a lot safer. Yeah. Oh well, live and learn. And yes, now I've got the key, can get into the house that's locked hard at least. Every single pre-war book, make sure you grab you see about the map. And a book of medicine at least, and another pre-war book. Sweet. I think that's pretty much every house looted now here. Could be mistaken. Ooh, more so gas tank and handbrake. Beautiful, thank you, sir. Another one more plate hiding back here. Nice. More mines still scattered about here, so watch out. I'm not playing just XP and money to be fair, but you know, still worth being wary of. Gotta drop a save and try and hurt myself here, right? Perfect. I'm sorry, you'll be cursed to hear that thudding from the heartbeat, but you know, it's not too bad at least. Really should not be exploring right now, may as well just go to get this map marker up north a little. I'll explore this later on. Return to Moira, she'll have a few nice things for me. You need to wait first, but deliberately do not sleep,
Hey.
just wait. Moira, I've done a few things.
How are those hot little potatoes? Or whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I got through it. Even bought you a little present.
My very own landmine. Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
I mean, honestly, the explosions were kinda easy to predict, but you know what wasn't predictable? Some fucking sniper 180ing you when he runs into the building you're trying to hide in for cover. I mean, I survived. Eventually, I survived, but like, jeez. Watch for 180 and snipers. Folk think of this as a COD lobby, it seems. God damn.
Oh, well, if that's all, I'll just study this and hope there aren't any more explosions, shall I? I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course, but it's easy to make your own, too.
And yes, the schematics for a bottle cap mine. Don't know if I'll use that, because although I know guns, I don't know how I feel about explosives. Though, that's the first chapter done, yeah, Moira?
Yep, it's looking like it'll be a real tough book for real tough guys. And real tough gals too, of course.
Of course.
Here, for your services. I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course you may need them. We've still got 2 more chapters to go.
Whoop whoop. Let's go to that next chapter then, Moira.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there. For better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
You said something about being injured. Have you looked at my broken arm, Moira?
Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I've already broken my arm, but what's wrong with breaking it again, I guess?
Did you know when bones break and re-heal, they grow back tougher? In a way, you'd be repaying yourself. Once I make sure you survive, of course. But in a more tangible way, I can give you a modified environmental suit of mine. How's that sound?
Sure. Just please look at my arm, though, after.
Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Right. I think I need to actually go outside and back in to do this, so 2 seconds. Myra!
Hey! Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up?
So you remember you're up with that serious injury?
Well, how do you feel?
It hurts.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
I mean, honestly, when you've been blown up by 17 landmines, you've been stabbed by 28 scorpions, you've had God knows how many creatures nibble at your goddamn ankles, I've lost count of the amount of bullet holes I've had in from weaklings. Honestly, at this point, I think you need to blow an atom bomb in my face to actually feel anything at this point.
Deadened nerves? That's probably a bad sign, you know. Like nervous system degradation type of bad. Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this?
You asked me to.
Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
I appreciate it at least. Though, what's the next thing on the second chapter?
There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. There's a lot we don't know about mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out?
Well, I'll grab the repelling mole rats, 'cause that's as the useful way to keep rid of pests, you know? Plus, a little lighter than mirelurks, I don't want to see them again right now.
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
Sure, that sounds honestly kinda good.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
Yeah, I'll get round to that at some point, I'm sure. You're parenting well, by the way, I forgot.
Unless it's a steaming pile of slag, I'd say yes.
Nice. Not a terrible repair skill, but not great either. Well, I can quickly trade all my guns away I don't really care about. At least got a repellent stick, which not too bad. Though also, whole bunch of skill books, so medicine +2, melee weapons +2, lockpick +2, and yes, I can't really complain with that. I think I'm going to continue exploring up to the north now. On 'em. Ooh, railway rifle schematics, didn't even know that was here. Sadly, that is a rifle which is a gun, so I will literally never use that, but you know, it's kinda cool. But really not much I can do with that place in there. Anything in this big bit here? So I'm assuming there's some in. I'm going both ways, okay. What's in here? Rules, okay. Oh, it's railway spikes. Let's see, how well do ghouls do against fire then? Honestly, fire does pretty good against ghouls. Okay. That's better than safe, love. I do love the burning ghoul. That is quite nice. Oh, there's turret controls. I approve of the assault rifle. Ooh, quantum. That's a 10% chance to get quantum in there. Like any nuka vending machine, I think it's a 10% chance. Maybe a couple of guaranteed, though I can't remember. Ooh, glowing ones, okay. That's not what I was expecting already. Okay, glowing ones, a little scary. Thank God I don't have reefers yet, that I could be happy about. Hey! I mean, I'm going to repair that up a lot before I use it by the looks of the condition. That looked just about broken. Yeah, that's very low, but 23 damage, compare that to Spike Knuckles, yeah, 15, so big improvement. Still need Power Fist like to upgrade that, but that isn't too bad. No, I'm not complaining. No, I'm complaining. At least the shish kebab is making these a lot easier. Stop the laser rifle, please. Spam a few stim packs. I mean, I'm assuming there's more of you. There's always more of you. There should be a hit squad of just 2. There should be more of yous. Yeah, I know there's a few areas up in the north. Probably like a Dave would probably be a nice place to try and find. I'm mostly just exploring them now because when you get about mid-game, exploration gets a lot worse because there's enclave all over the place. I mean, so yeah, I just kind of want to have, like, get a decent like exploration of the map, get quite a few of the bobbleheads, things like that quite early on. At least have like good launching points for any point I need to travel. I'm actually getting a little bit weird that I'm getting close to the alien area. God damn it, don't want dogs. Okay, Wastelander's coming. Okay, I'll protect the people. Oh! I'm attacking the wrong thing. Burn it! Burn it to death! Indeed, that is the end of that somehow. I am baffled though. Oof. And there's also a vault up around this area as well. There's definitely a few like exploration-y things I could do around this area. Get back, get back, get back, get back, back, back. Do not want to do Mothership Zeta yet. Do not want to start with that. Can I get one day without you bastards approaching me? God damn it, get away! Shoot! Okay, but yeah, definitely gotta stay away from that. But yeah, do not want to get too close to that because that'll just take me into the DLC, and that is something I do not want right now. I want you to be more rats. I think I'm liking that shish kebab a little too much. It's definitely a fun weapon. I'm assuming I'm coming up in the vault here. Tetron, I really can't be bothered with you.
Do not be alarmed. Order. We'll...
Kill the mole rats I'm needing, god damn it. I needed them. This might not have been where I was thinking I was going to actually. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made here. I'll chance this, but ow. That's the fan saved me. That's it, Super Mutants. Okay. Those are a little terrifying. I mean, I'm alive, but jeez, that's a little terrifying.
Help me!
Huh. There's another captive in here.
Help!
Oh, another little baby adorable safe. Oh, nice.
I'm alive! I can't believe it, I'm alive! Here, I managed to hide this stuff before they tied me up. You take it. It's the best I can do to thank you.
Honestly, if you even get out of here, you're probably gonna need it. Just keep it, man.
You'd know best, wouldn't you? I have to go. Again, thank you.
Take care, man, and jeez, hopefully you have better luck next time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I was dead for sure. Here, I managed to hide these supplies before they tied me up. You take them. It's the best I can do to thank you.
What's it with you people thinking Dude, I managed to kill them fine myself. Just fuck off out of here. Keep your shit and try not to die, okay?
You'd know best, wouldn't you? I have to go. Again, thank you.
Try to survive, buddy. I believe in you. Grognak the Barbarian and all, beautiful. There's one thing I do love about Fallout 3 is skill books are everywhere, so every building's worth checking because you know you're probably going to get rewarded with at least 2 skill points, you know? Just, it's worth it. There's no con to it, it's brilliant. Some would say I should not be this far north, and you'd most likely be correct. The thing is, I can't even remember what's up here. See a lot of mines down there. You wouldn't have mines there unless there's something to protect. I can't pick that. Why can't I pick these mines up? Like, you all seen that, I just was not allowed to do anything with those mines. Like, I tried to offer over them, I just was not allowed to disarm them. Think in your oasis right now. I could be wrong. Yeah, see a little bit of greenery, some mushrooms. Definitely an odd day for here. Yeah, I might as well do this, I think.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
I mean, who are you and what is this place, by the way?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
The Tree Minder?
Yes, we're the Tree Minders. We're his people. If you'll just follow me inside, to the pavilion, all will be explained.
Alright, I'll follow you, but just be aware, I have my weapon ready.
Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
Welcome, outsider.
Not to worry.
Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you. Like the Great One himself, we welcome you with outstretched arms.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
I mean, this place is amazing. I don't think I've ever seen so much green before in my life.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
So, who is it that you're referring to as him, by the way?
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home.
So what was this about meeting someone, by the way?
Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
I mean, sure, it'll be lovely to meet him. Whereabout is he exactly?
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
There's a ceremony?
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Okay, I'm sure, let's start this.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
Well, fuck it, let's drink this weird, thick, vicious sap. And have been born again and bland.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
I'm bland again. Maybe I shouldn't have the fire sword down in front of the tree.
Please, I can't very well speak to you when you're back there.
Well, hello there.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Am I still, like, tripping from that sap stuff, man?
I wish I was too. Then me and Herbert could be the best of friends and live side by side. He's the tree, see? We're old pals, the best of buddies. And we know each other, inside and out. Literally. Well, his name's really Bob. I think it's funny to call him Herbert, but I don't think he thinks it's that funny.
So are you trapped in there with whatever that thing you were on about you're there?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How does a tree grow out of your head, can I ask, sir?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
I mean, Tam, you seem like you've been through a long time, man. Well, I was told you're needing help. What are you needing help with exactly, buddy?
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
Are you, is this a bet, or do you really want me to kill you?
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Won't they all, like, hate me if I kill you, by the way?
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
I mean, how would I even do this? You're a tree.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
Can I have some time to think about this first, man?
Oh, of course. I know this is an unusual request, but hey, I'm an unusual tree, huh? Well, Bob is. Anyway, we'll just keep it an open invitation then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. You're all I've got.
Well, goodbye for now then, man. I'm sorry.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
I mean, you do realize this Harold isn't a god, he's just a human that went through some bad luck, yeah?
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, You'll soon see things as I do.
Do you know your god wants me to kill him, yeah?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
I mean, wouldn't killing him stop his influence from spreading?
You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Do you care what Harold thinks, by the way, about all this?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
How can I help exactly?
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Why is it that you want to die, by the way?
I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat, or to read, or to sleep, or anything? In the meantime, I have these tree minders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. And I can't stand it anymore.
I have to understand what you mean, man.
I knew you would. That's why I picked you when I saw you coming.
Honestly, how did you even see me coming? That's honestly rather impressive.
Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom, but I swear if I try, I can see all around me. Like my eyes are in every leaf, on every tree. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life, and all that.
How is it all these things are even growing because of you?
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that.
No, you will talk to me about those caves.
Yeah, I'll leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold.
Does I even get in there?
I think the best way for you to get down there would be to get the key from the one those loonies call cypress. There's supposed to be some old gate or something back in the other grove.
By the way, is there anything down there I should keep my eye out on? Because, you know, just to be safe.
Sometimes I feel stuff tickling me, but I think that's just Bob getting back at me for all the times I called him Herbert.
You're a guest among us, and quite welcome. Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
May I have the key to the caves, by the way?
Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
Thanks, man. That was much appreciated, to be honest. I was expecting that to be a little bit harder. God damn Mirelurks. It's always Mirelurks, isn't it? Probably should be using something a little better than the knuckles, but oh well. The shish kebab would work much better on this.
Oh! Oh!
The Ripper was not the play, though, it seems. Yeah, shish kebab, much better for crabs.
Oh! Oh!
It just doesn't take damage. It's insane, Jesus. I don't feel like this was the smart plan. Crowleys. Okay, just wait for it to get back up and advance again. It should be dead. Please die. Well, it seemed to be a lot better taking that out, but jeez, that was not fun. You deserved that uppercut, honestly. Mirelurk Kings, try to avoid them. They are brutally strong. Jeez. Definitely a few bodies down here anyway. Free pre-war book, can't complain. free medicine book there. Nice. Silent pistol and all. Can't complain with a free skill book anyway. God damn it, not again. This thing sucks. Why is there so many of them? Like one king was enough, but a second one is just madness. Ow, my head. Yeah, definitely a few my orcs in here, and the kings are definitely a little bit terrifying anyway. I think I'm gonna destroy Harold's heart. Yeah, kill Harold, let him be put out of his misery, it's only fair. More from Harold than I was anticipating here anyway. Should not have just dropped down like a madman. And there's another king, okay. Fast defense, please let me live. Hook of justice! That didn't even kill him. Hook of justice that does kill him! Ah, brilliant. Yeah, I'll probably just get strong back for now, because extra carry away would probably be nice, and then I'll start going back to Iron Fist. Tip, don't just jump down there like I did. That's a dumb thing. I'll deal with like more radiation poison, I'll fix when I'm back home. Hey, go on.
The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them.
Honestly, I thought you would be about to kill me as soon as I walked out of there.
No, outsider. My anger lay not with you, but with myself. Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different.
What will become of Oasis now?
Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us. What is it, outsider?
What will you do now, by the way?
I will do my best to honor the Great One's memory by tending this place until my dying day. If anything, this place will become a memorial to him, lest we may forget.
I have to go. Well, that's quite sweet, man. At least you can enjoy life still.
Goodbye, outsider, and good luck.
You too, man. You too.
What is it, outsider?
What do you see in my future?
I picture a place of great sorrow where men are traded for money and treated like Brahmin.
I think that's the pit. What do you see in my future?
Please, I must rest a day's time before I can again see into the future.
Yeah, at least that's Oasis done. There probably was better rewards I could have gotten, but you know, I'll take it. So, the people seem happy, and you know, we gave a man his last wish. You can't tell me I'm a bad person for that now, can you? I definitely think I could do with going back home and having a little rest. Ooh.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
I mean, thank you. It's much appreciated. I'm not going to use it, but I won't say that out loud.
No, thank you.
Glad to have helped. But yeah, store my pre-war books. Did I get from the compound? Yeah, I could do with picking up some more supplies. I'll get the workbench as well, just so I have it in my house, be convenient. Got a few things to sell anyway. And may as well get the coal machine as soon as I've got the extra money as well. Means she's just got the one thing left for the jukebox now and then a thing
Good hunting!
Also, can you pair A, the Ripper for 26, B, my Knuckles, B, Fisto, because damn, that's a big condition upgrade, 80 caps, well worth it. Damn, that costs a lot, but it's probably worth it. Oh god, my armor's pretty much broken, jeez. Not really that broken. Wow. It literally was broken, okay. Honestly, that was probably on me for not having, you know, repaired my armor throughout that, so I'll blow 300 caps on that, fuck it. Better to have good armor and be safe. And yeah, the shish kebab's back up to a good spot again. I think with doing a couple bits of the Wasteland survival guide, doing some exploration, and lastly getting Oasis done, I think that's enough for now. I mean, we've definitely had a decent part here for a bit, though. I've had fun. Got to try out some of our new weapons, even got a new unique punching weapon, which is rather interesting, I must say. Though, I think that'll be enough for now. This has been the lovely Fallout 3 No Guns. I've been Q. Thank you for joining me. Take care and enjoy.